Fabulous.
You all right, Ken?
Yeah. I'm just. Come on, Maurice. It's still slow. There we are. Slideshow from the beginning.
That's smashing, Ken.
We haven't gone from the beginning yet, though, have we? Oh, we have now.
Yeah, it's on now.
Now, this was supposed to happen in 2020 to celebrate 20 years of the museum being open. The first thing, it started in 2019 when the head gardener and the garden designer from Barnsley Town Hall came to see us and said, would we like a display in front of the town hall, like the celebrate everything in front of the town hall? And we said yes. And this is the display. 2000 to 2020. And it does say at the top, Darfield Museum. That was the one thing that they stipulated, that flowers don't produce letters very well. And the Maurice Dobson Museum and Heritage Centre is a large title. So we cut it down to Darfield Museum. And that tells you where it is anyway. So that were beautiful. I took this photograph when I visited the Cooper Gallery and Experience Barnsley. I took time out to take a few photographs of the garden. Now, this is the museum when the Barnsley Brewery Company owned it. It was all wrong, a Georgian house, 1750, painted black and white, a tree growing in the front there. It wasn't Georgian at all. All the colours aren't Georgian colours. So we had to change that when we took over in the 1994. This is Maurice. Maurice, a Darfield lad born in Low Valley in 1912. Joined the coal mines, didn't like mines, joined the forces. in 1929 and stayed throughout the Second World War. And it were here that in the Durham Light Infantry, where he saw action in the Middle East and North Africa, that he met his partner, Fred. They were demobbed together in 1946 and waited on in big hotels on the south coast. 1956, the tenancy came vacant here in Darfield, and Maurice applied for the tenancy and gained it. And this is Maurice on the right and Fred on the left, running the shop, an off license, still owned by the Barnsley Brewery Company, until 1971, when Maurice were able to buy it, and he paid £900. So that were a good price. A lot of money in 1971, but still a good price. And he built an extension at the back, because this were 2 up and 2 down. A lovely extension at the back. It's now the cafe. When they died, Fred died first in 88 and Maurice died in 1990. Jeffrey Hutchinson here in the centre sat down. He worked really hard and raised funds. He raised a lot of money, did Jeffrey. It's a good story how he raised it from the National Lottery. And he raised £204,000 with the help of this lady, the architect, Linda Lockett. Sounds like one of the 5-line poems. Linda Lockett put her hand in her pocket to see what she could find. And somebody else left to finish that. And this is Jeffrey, along with the other trustees, Mrs. Venables and Gerald Bradbury, still members. We see all 3 of them in the museum still today, and the builder here in the background. This was 1997, 98, and the building work started. Linda Lockett here, she oversaw the work. And that's how it ended after the work were completed and all the money was spent. All Georgian colours, and the tree had gone. This were where the kitchen was in the old house. That's now the museum toilet. And the store room is at the back here. We have inside 3 exhibition rooms. The Maurice Dobson room here, where all the artifacts in this room belonged to Maurice. And when he died in 1990, they were all transported to Cannon Hall. The majority of them are still in Cannon Hall. But we brought back here in 2000 what we could afford to insure. And so you can have a look at what Maurice bought. He only bought what he liked. He didn't buy, he didn't know what he was buying. And this chair here, a Jacobean chair, 1670, 1680. The floor in the museum here is a little uneven, and Maurice cut that leg down. Now, somebody that knew what they were buying wouldn't cut a leg off a Jacobean chair. We tell you a few stories in there about the piece of the artifacts that Maurice left. Then we go upstairs into the Fred Halliday room, where it is all memorabilia. Every piece of memorabilia here has been donated by Darfield people. And there are quite a few stories here. And this is the curiosity cabinet here on the left, where we have a few curious pieces that we can show you what to do with them. And then we go into the Canon Sorby room. Here is the story of Darfield coal mining through the ages. This is the Lundhill disaster, the Open Main disaster, and then artifacts from the coal mines here. Your Dudley, your water carrier, your first aid tin, shilling a day for carrying a first aid tin, and Humphrey Davy safety lamps, tankards here, if you excavated 1 million tons in a year. And this is the piece de resistance in our museum. It's the oldest piece in the museum, the rag and chain pump. It's from 1550. It's first water pump. And we can tell you a story about that and how we found it and how it belongs to us in the museum. Here we've got the visit of the King George V in 1912 to the glassworks. Here is the toy factory. Employed 120 people in Darfield here after the war. Round the back is the football factory display, cup final, first division. All these balls were made here in Darfield. And then in 1984, Mitre Sports just closed it. And they're stitched exactly the same way today in Bangladesh. When you've looked all the way around the museum, you can come and enjoy a cup of tea and a cake here in the cafe gallery. Every month, these pictures are changed, and we have a 12-month waiting list to have the artist work displayed in the museum. Very popular place. I hope they're going to be busy this afternoon. I were on duty this afternoon, but I've had to call off. And this is how the museum looks today. Stunning building. All the roof renewed, everything's brilliant. I hope you enjoyed the story. Thank you. It was only a short one this morning, and I had to cut it down, of course, for a coffee morning. But at my next talk, I'll do a talk, is at Oil and Swain Women's Institute. I think it's about the 21st of April. I think it's my 4th talk this year. So they always enjoy it. Aye.
They're a good bunch up there, Ken.
Yeah, in Oil and Swain.
Yeah, they don't bite.
No.
Yeah, that was an absolutely smashing video, Ken. I'm sure everyone agrees. It lightened our morning on this grey day. So it's just so lovely to see the museum every time. The tyres.
Well, I found 1 or 2 new pictures, like of Jeffrey signing the contract for the work to be done. That's new to me, and that's why I put these 1 or 2 new photographs in.
And is it right, Ken? You've got a little cricket exhibition up at the moment.
Just now, yes, Darfield Cricket Club.
I'm saying that for the thousands of people, no doubt, watching this on YouTube, as there may be some cricket followers. So I think pictures of the local Darfield cricket team, I think.
It is. It's beautiful. It's a good display that the cricket club have put on. They've been formed since about the 1850s, 1860, when Charles Howard Taylor, the wealthy man in Darfield, he employed 800 people in linen industry in Barnsley. And he gave the cricket field to the cricket club so that cricket can be played all the time in Darfield. I've seen Freddie Truman and Dickie Bird and Brian Close, Ray Illingworth. They've all been. Aye. It's a nice cricket ground. Except we asked Freddie Truman to bowl, and he wouldn't. He said, if I bowled on there, I would kill somebody. So it weren't good. The wicket weren't good enough for him. But there's lots of stories.
And I would love to hear Maurie's stories, but I've got another meeting, so it's been lovely to see you. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Claire.
Keep well, and I will be at the museum this year. I'll come and see you.
I hope
It's
so.
lovely to see you all. Thank you for inviting me, and yeah, have a lovely rest of the day, and yeah, stay safe and well.
Right, love. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Ta-ra.
Bye. Ken, there is someone who hasn't been able to join us today, but I've got a very short video to play from him. Oh, I've kind of given that away, probably.
I wonder who that is. Crime Watch.
Crime Watch, yeah.
Have you seen this person about Darfield?
Oh, he's paused.
Hello everybody, Ian McMillan here. Happy birthday, Ken. Happy 80th birthday. And what better way to celebrate it than with a sonnet, Ken Brookes' favourite form. So this is a sonnet for Ken Brookes. Writing this sonnet harder than it looks, because there's so much I want to get in. Just 14 lines to send praise to Ken Brookes. I really just don't know where to begin. Oh, I'll jump in to this poem's deep end and I'll say, Ken, happy birthday to you, a husband and father, granddad and friend, and someone who knows a story or two or three or 20, and he'll tell them all. In Darfield Museum, his tales are told. In that place, Ken is a load-bearing wall. That smile and that sparkle never grow old. I will say this, through the long lens of Zoom, the world is better when Ken's in the room. Happy birthday, Ken, and many more of them.
Brilliant, that. Fabulous.
Smashing.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure, Ken.
That's lovely indeed to have that.
Your own special poem, Ken.
Yeah, a special point for Ken.
I don't know why, because I'm only me.
Do you want to read us one of your sonnets out, Ken?
Yeah, it's one I just wrote this morning for this morning, and it's the Maurice Dobson Coffee Morning. The Maurice Dobson Coffee Morning. It's here to entertain. It comes with a hazard warning, but I hope that you all remain. It is to celebrate 20 years of the Darfield Museum being open. It was one of Maurice's many fears that his wishes may be broken. Today, we share his story, along with the museums as well. We hope that it all ends in glory as the stories run in parallel. So it's thanks to Maurice and Fred that these stories can be spread. Thank you.
What a wonderful poem, Ken. That was lovely. That.
Yeah.
You've really cheered my morning up on this grey day.
It has mine. I've really enjoyed this morning. It's fabulous to think that I'm thought about, really.
Oh, you absolutely are. Yeah, you brighten everyone else's lives up. So if we can bring you a little bit of sparkle on the grey day when you've got COVID, but you're battling on, then you deserve it. And we on behalf of Barnsley Museums and Darfield Museum, and also Barnsley Heritage Connects, we just wish you the very, very happy 80th birthday.
Thank you.
Okay. Is that it? Are we finished now, or are we saying anything else, Michael?
I just put that up because I've finished streaming onto